Hey guys, it's Muffin, and I kind of committed to doing like a uploading every weekday and just like a video of me playing games and stuff. Because I don't know, just kind of want to get over that. However, whatever it is that weird internal like pride or something that makes it so I don't post stuff that I actually am very proud of. So one video a weekday until undisclosed time in the future. I don't want to, in case anything happens, I want to out myself, but also at an awkward time. My niece is here and I'm watching her for most of the day because other people work. So, some of these we'll figure out a schedule and how it's gonna work. But some of these are literally just gonna be me sitting here playing a game for like 20 minutes. She's asleep right now, so I've got some time. As well as I had posted some shorts of this game, Demon Bluff, on YouTube and a little bit on TikTok, and some people had wanted me to play and make like an actual video about it. So I guess this is that. So this is Demon Bluff. There's a demo on Steam, and it's like it's kind of like it's not like a deck builder or whatever. It's like if you've ever played like Town of Salem or like Werewolf or Mafia, any of those, but like you're now a third party observer instead of participating, and you're trying to figure out who's lying and who's evil. So I would start on a new one, but I'm going to be honest, some of the like lower level ones are pretty simple. So we're going to do some higher level ones, and these will probably fit more for like a YouTube video, whereas like the simpler ones fit more for like a TikTok, I guess. I don't know. There are two evils among all characters. Find and kill them. Okay, so we got Puka, who lies and is disguised, and adjacent villagers are corrupted. Poisoner. One adjacent villager is corrupted if possible. Oh, so Puka is really just a better poisoner. It's kind of interesting. And then there's a drunk. I disguised as a random, not in player village. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that. So you only play as a villager that's not in play. That's actually super helpful. I always thought that it was impossible to tell who a drunk is, but that's important. I am corrupt and I lie. I cannot be cured. So if there's duplicates, they both have to be lying. If the drunk is one, I think. All right, I always go start one. A judge can learn if someone's lying. I can't die. I can't do that. Why? Somehow I've convinced myself. Okay, yeah, so you must be lying too, right? Yeah, because the drunk can't be someone who is in play. So, I mean, I guess that helped me out in a way. Right side is more evil. I mean, do you count as evil? No, you can't. You're just corrupt. So that would only be true if the judge or this person is also evil. Oh, wait, was there a... No. There's like a wretch who always counts as evil to people. So in order for right to be more evil, instead of it being equal, it has to be here or here, if you're telling the truth. 5 or 4 is a poisoner. That's not true, because this is the poisoner. How many of them are evil? Let's do U2, 3. Or U3. There are 3 evils. Oh, wait, you're lying. Oh, wait, and you're a poisoner. He makes you corrupt because this person's already corrupt. And then this person is lying about 3 evil. So part of me feels like if he thinks all 3 of these evil, well, I mean that you're lying, but all 3 of them are good? Because all 3 of them can't be evil. It means you're lying, but I don't understand. Actually, I'm kind of... So what if obviously they're lying. I don't know why I did that. And there can't be an outcast. Right side is more evil, so you're corrupted. You're corrupted because you couldn't out yourself. So you're just lying. I just can't escape that no, but you can't out yourself evil either, so you would say that you're good. Right? So then you... No. How does that even work, though? Because how would you become corrupt? The only way you could become corrupt is by being next to someone who's evil. Because you're adjacent as well. Genuinely, I don't know. I don't understand. You can't be telling the truth, so it has to not be these. And yeah, you're 765. Can he just say the wrong number? Or does he have to say... Like, the way I'm interpreting it is if this person's evil, he'll say they're good. If this person's evil, he'll say they're good. And if this person's evil, he'll say they're good. So, like, if this person was good, he would say two evils. Does that make sense? But maybe he can just say any number that's incorrect. Maybe? I mean, that's how it makes sense to me, because you're lying. And I didn't check you, but... Yeah, I don't know. I can't say anything other than that's just a vibes call. that's pure vibes. I can tell if any of them are an outcast. Oh wait, so what outcasts do we have? There's one demon and one minion. Okay. One fake outcast is added to the deck, and you lie in disguise. There are two of the same villager roles in current village, and I lie in disguise. And there's no drunk, which makes this way better. Okay. I am one card away from a corrupted character. Okay, cool. One is evil. 1, 4, 6. Closest evil is clockwise. 5 is a real bombardier. Lose if you execute me. I cured 0 corruptions. Wait. We have no corruption, right? Yeah, nothing makes people corrupt, so you're lying. 1 is evil. 5, 6, or 2. 5, 6, or 2. I mean, there's literally no way to be corrupted, so you have to be evil. Okay, yeah, because you couldn't be lying because you can't be corrupted because there's no corruption. Okay. 1 is evil. 1, 6, or 4. Closest evil is clockwise. That would require the bombardier to be evil, because otherwise it would be equidistant if you are. Anything past that, so you're lying. Yep. Oh, I know there's 3 evil. Is there a puppeteer? Yeah. So puppeteer, random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. It is evil, but cannot lie. You cannot reveal the last card, is the witch, but you both lie in disguise. Okay, but it's important to remember that while the puppeteer makes a puppet and the puppet is evil, so other cards will recognize that as evil, it doesn't lie. So there's an evil that tells the truth. Plague Doctor. Oh, also that the puppeteer is next to it because it's always adjacent. Plague Doctor. If one good villager is one good villager is corrupted, and then the Plague Doctor, if you pick a corrupted character, it will tell you, like the Plague Doctor will tell you one true evil. But the only corruption is you. Plague Doctor is the only one that corrupts. Interesting. Okay. Right side is more evil. So it's interesting because it counts 8 and 4, or like the top positions and bottom positions, as both. So this is left side and it's right side. This is left side and it's right side. So 1 or 4 is a witch. 1 or 4. 4 is good. I am 3 away from corrupted character. This could be true. There's a Plague Doctor. There's the Plague Doctor. 1 or 4 is evil. And you say 4 is good. The only way you could be corrupted and you... Wait. If you are both evil, you could be defending you. I guess. And then you would be calling you out. Okay, it's still possible. 7 is a real oracle. 5 or 4 is a witch. So you can't be a witch, and then... Okay, oh wait. And then the witch makes a duplicate, right? No. Okay, so one of these oracles is a liar. But they both say 4, which is interesting. Now, what could be happening is you are witch, you are puppeteer, and you are puppet. Because then you would be telling the truth. You'd still be fake. You would be supporting you, even though you're lying. Because this one is Puka. Oh, not Puka, it's the whatever. Now, do we believe that? That would make the right side more evil. There's really just no sus on the left side. Oh, wait, then who's corrupted? I guess this card would probably be corrupted then. Now, if you are telling the truth, that means one of these two is corrupted. Let's find out if you... Not corrupted. Then I kind of feel like this... Okay. So you're corrupted. Okay, I messed up here. So 1 or 4 are a witch, or 1 or 5 is a witch. So you are lying because the Plague Doctor can't be a witch. They don't pretend to be these yellow cards. As far as I'm aware, maybe they do. 7 is a real oracle, so maybe these two are both lying. That would mean you are the puppet, because both of these would have to be lying and the puppet tells the truth. So 4 is good. 1 or 4 is a witch. But then this would mean you are evil. Oh, wait, but no, you're corrupted. Because I am 3 away from the... So you're corrupted. So your information is just all out of whack. It's just not helpful. Because you're just from the Plague Doctor. Okay. So then this one is saying 1 or 4 is a witch. Okay, and then the witch was up here, I guess. Okay, so you were telling the truth. 1 or 4, so you were lying. And then the witch is up here, so not in play. Okay. You know what? They got me on that one. You are two evil. There are 2 evils among all characters. Find them. So a puppet and a poisoner. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to do the puppet. Okay, drunk. A random, not in play villager. The drunk. Poisoner is 3 cards away from closest evil. Jester, judge. 7 is a real alchemist. Cured 2 corruptions. There was not a... Yeah, no, poisoner and puppeteer. Okay, so clearly something's going on here. Any other duplicates? No. Okay, so in order for it to be 3 away... No, never mind. 3 away. Oh, no, 3 away from closest evil. Closest evil would have to be adjacent to you, because 3 away can only be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, so he's just saying you are the poisoner. Well, there should be no corruption, right? Oh, there's the drunk. But the drunk wouldn't be triggered as the poisoner, right? Oh, but you're immune, so you're lying. Am I stupid? I guess that might not be true, because if you're the closest evil, then 1, 2, 3. And if you're the closest evil, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I am correct. Luckily, this knight was telling the truth. Learn if they are lying. Pick a character. You know what? Let's see if you're lying, Biddy. And then let's see if you think you're lying. Is saying the truth. Okay, so, I mean, we already knew one of these lying, actually. I don't know if that was helpful. Wait, there's no corruption. except for drunk. So you're just lying. Now you could be the drunk, making up some shit. You do look like you're kind of high. Puffing a little too many, you know, newt fumes or something. As one of these two is evil, according to you. There's one evil. Okay, so I actually think you're probably evil. Okay, puppet. And you, okay, you were telling the truth as well, so you're lying. Okay, and one, two, three. Okay, so Poisoner was 3 away from the closest evil, and then you have to be evil. Okay. Okay, wait. I kind of guessed on a lot of that. Pick one character, learn an evil role. If evil, pick learn info. Oh, learn correct info. This is the one that I don't know how to use it. It feels like it's just not helpful at all. Because you just click on a character and she just says a role that is evil. And you just have no idea if it's true or not. I guess if you think someone's evil, you could have her tell you them what evil it is, and then you kill them, and then it will tell you what role it is, and you can tell if they're lying. I guess that's a way of thinking of it. Okay, so we have a witch, so you can't reveal the last card, and a shaman, which makes 2 of the same villager. They both still lie. Then we have a doppelganger. I disguise as a good player, but you are still good. You won't be seen as evil. Evil are not adjacent to each other. Okay, wait. So that probably means one of those is the doppelganger, right? Because I don't think these guys will pretend to be one of these. Evil are not adjacent to each other. Okay, so you two agree. I guess that's another contender for doppelganger. But that, why are you both agreeing? I guess you both could be evil. Number 1 is a real knitter. Evils are not okay. Evils, though you're all agreeing, so I don't know. I don't know how to resolve that. 1 is a real knitter, but all 3 of these agree, and there's not. So all 3 of you are lying. You have to be. Well, I know, but there's no corruption. Who's lying? Wait, how do we resolve this? Okay, so 2 of you. There's only 2 evil. And then there's a doppelganger. You lose if you execute me. And then 1 is a real knitter. So you are correct. Learn if any of them is evil. False. So either both of you are evil. If both of you are evil, then you would say they are adjacent, and you would say they are adjacent. But you would also be, you would have to be fake because you agree with you. So these 4 have to be true. Oh wait, but the shaman make 2 of the same villager. So I think these are 2. These 2 are knitters, and one of them's. So all 3 of the knitters are real. Is that even possible? Okay, so if you're lying, that means you're evil, which means you're lying. Which means you're lying, which means you're lying. So all 3 of these have to be evil. So they all have to be good. So there's a duplicate knitter, and there's a duplicate, and then there's a copycat knitter. Okay, so then you would have to be evil. So then is it just a 50-50 on the bombardier? Because we got the witch, so the shaman. It's literally just a 50-50, right? I guess you would have been able to tell me or give me some information. I don't know how you're supposed to tell. It's kind of silly. Music might be a little loud. It might have been loud this whole time, dude. Wait, Puka, Shaman, Doppelganger, Bombardier, Plague Doctor. I got kind of unlucky on that one. It's fine though. Knight, I really just want to stab you. There's no drunk. But if the knight is corrupted, they die, which I don't know exactly why how that would be. It just makes them how they work not work. But so I probably shouldn't click that. But someone is copying. Oh, there might be just duplicate. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now there's definitely a duplicate and a doppelganger if we're thinking best case scenario. Okay, that's what it has to be. Otherwise there would be another duplicate set. Right? So these guys are pretending to be someone who is not shown up naturally. Or is not a knight. Okay, okay. Puka is 1 card away from the closest evil. That would work if... That would agree with you if both of these two are evil. And then, like, one of the knights is corrupted. Yeah, you know, it's like shoot in the dark. Are you corrupt? 6 is corrupt. 6 is evil. Because 9 is corrupt. Interesting. I am 3 cards away from closest evil, so you're just making shit up. Wait. There's 2 corrupted. Oh, because there's corrupt adjacents. Wait. Okay, so you're probably corrupt from Plague Doctor, and then one of these 2 is corrupt. I see. There are no Alchemists? Okay, it's you, buddy. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot that Puka was in play. Alright, so the Witness. Learn a character that was affected by an evil ability. The Alchemist, I cured 2 corruption. Learn how many evil characters I am adjacent to. 2 evils. Oh. And you cured the corruption, so she's not corrupt. So one of you 2 is full of it. Between 1, 5, and 8, there's 1 minion, 1 village, and 1 outcast. 1, 4, and 1, 4, and 5. Why did I say 8? 1 is a real alchemist. So 5 defends 1. Despite that, 1 would be a minion, 1 would be a villager, and 1 would be an outcast. I guess, oh, 1's gonna be the drunk. Okay, okay. Or I guess one of you could be corrupted, okay. Because if you're evil and you're corrupt, oh, no, you would have to be an outcast. You would have to be the drunk because then you would have to be a villager. Right side is more evil. 1, 2, there's 3 evils. Oh, I didn't even look. Is it a puppet? No, Counselor Puka. Okay, we gotta remember Puka is here. And then a witch, can't reveal the last card. Why did we have to see a dreamer? 1 corruption cured. So he'd have to be saying one of these 2 is corrupt. Probably her then. There's only one of you guys. And no doppelganger. So immediately one of you 2 is full of it. I actually think it's you, but how many of them are evil? There are 2 evils, which can only be true if you are not evil. No, if you are evil. I do suppose you could be... You could be evil, and then you could be evil. Though then, I mean, I guess if you're Puka, and so you're corrupt. Two evil next to me. She can't be Puka. Oh no, I guess she could be Puka. Because then she'd be lying and both of them would be innocent. But then both of them would be lying. But then you would be saying both of these. No, you would say 3 are innocent, I guess. I'm so lost, dude. Right? Okay. Learn an evil role if... Oh, no. I'm going to pick you, and if it says Puka. Okay. And you say... I think you are Puka. Nope. You were corrupt, though. Which means these 2 are innocent. And you said 2 evil, which means these 2 are evil. Huh? Okay. And you're... Oh, I hate... This confuses me so much, though. The lady. It's so bad, dude. Okay, Puka and a poisoner, a drunk and a wretch. Alright. Dreamer. Wretch. Between 9, 4, and 7. 3 was affected by an evil. Okay, so then he would be corrupt. 1, 4, and 8. There is a villager, an outcast, and a minion. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil. So Dreamer or the Witness? I think this Witness guy's looking a bit more sus. Slayer. Oh! Oh, there's 2 Dreamers. Which can't be the drunk. So it has to be Puka. Okay, oh wait, so that gives me decent... Nope. Well, stab you. Okay, Poisoner. And I think Poisoner poisoned the Bishop. So the Bishop should be fine. And you say Right's more evil. That would require one of these 2 to be evil. So I think you're kind of... Oh, I know, you have to be full of it. Ah! What were you pretending to be? Okay. Maybe I should have started over. This is a little, a little like... Puka is 3 away from the nearest evil. 1, 6, or 7. Equidistant. So it can't be these 2. Okay, Puka and the Counselor. So Counselor should be one of these 2. If it's you, then it's you, right? So you're just lying to me? Why is everyone always lying to me, dude? So wait, so you're not evil or you are? Oh wait, no, you can't be evil. Wait, you could be 1, 6, or 7. You could be Puka. And Puka would corrupt you. And you would say they're equidistant even though they're not. Could you be Puka? You say equidistant, and you would say, no, because you would say one of these two is evil, which is not true. Could you be Puka? No, because then you... No, because I didn't try to kill you. I'm clicking. Okay, okay. That's me just vibe clicking, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I should not be an inquisitor or any type of person that like slays people under religious indoctrination or something. Okay, cannot reveal the last, and 2 villagers of the same. It's clockwise. Right side is more evil. These two kind of seem to not agree with each other. Shaman is 2 cards away from the closest evil. 8 is a real architect. Right side is more evil. I mean, both y'all agree on this. Oh, and there's a witch. Okay. And there's no doppelganger. There's just 2 of the same. Or you guys could be, you know, cloning each other. There could be a doppelganger up here. I mean, not a, but a duplicate of another one up here. These 2 agree with each other, but they could be lying out their booty. Shaman is 2 away from the closest. 8 is a real... Okay, so this is an architect. Okay, so you probably are duplicated and one of you is made up. There are 0 evils between these 3, he says. If he's evil, he would say he's not evil, and then these 2, so... And there's only 2 evil, but he would say all 3 of these are evil. Oh, no. He's saying he's not evil, but then he would say these 2 are also not evil. If they were evil. But there's only 2 evils, so that can't be the case. So he has to be telling the truth, and all 3 of these are not evil, right? These could just be the 2 duplicates, and they're both telling the truth, that there's more evil on the right side, but the knight's not. Ain't is a real architect. The drunk doesn't register as an evil. I guess if these 2 are evil, maybe? I'm clicking. And I'm clicking, dude. I mean... I guess I didn't rule out that if you're evil, then this guy is defending you. What's that about? But these 2 were both telling the truth. That's why I was like, okay, so it has to be on this side, right? Okay. That's fair. My vibes were right that time, kinda. Okay, I cured 1 corruption, so he picks 2 from both sides, and then if they're corrupted, he cures them. I don't know how that works for people who were corrupted, like, who have been revealed before he's been revealed, but I don't know. I'm 2 away from corrupted character, so he'd be saying here. Yeah, unless, I mean, no, you could be corrupted too, because you could just be lying. There are 2 pairs of evil. I mean, if 3 are back to back, is that 2 pairs? Do you count that as 2 pairs? Otherwise, that doesn't really make sense. Right side is more evil. There are 2 pairs of evil. Okay, both of you are kind of full of it. And it's Puka, so, you know, you could just be evil, and then the other 2 are just lying. Wait, was there a drunk? No, just a doppelganger. Okay, okay. So doppelganger's one of these two, or we don't have a doppelganger. I'm 2 away from a corrupted character. I am good. If evil or corrupted, I would say I'm dizzy. So you're... It's been a long time since I've seen one of you. So you... If you were a puppet, you would say I'm not good, because you would tell the truth. If you are evil, you would say I'm dizzy, but then you would lie. Right? So you'd say I'm good. So basically all we know is you are not the puppet. False. Okay, so she says neither of these two is evil. So you claim there are 2 pairs. Right side is more evil. That would require these 3 to be evil. Assuming that these 2 are both, or like these 3 are not good, are good. There are 2 pairs of evil. You're agreeing with you. But you could just, there's no drunk. No, it's just a doppelganger. Okay. So one of you is real and the other one's just a doppelganger and you're both just telling the truth. So it has to be counting 3 together as 2 pair, surely. Oh, wait. That's not good. Unless you are the puppet, and then you're the puppeteer, then you're a puppet, because then you would tell the truth. I cured 1 corruption. I guess it would be you. So I think you're a puppet, and then you're the puppeteer. Nope. So right side is more evil, eh? So that kind of just means this, yeah? What did you even say? Oh no, you were just a knight. And then you were lying. Okay, okay. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be kind of it. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. Like I said, I'll try and post pretty consistently, but obviously the quality is kind of like waxing away in a little bit. Some better videos, some worse videos. Anyways, mostly the goal is just to, you know, get the engine going rather than, you know, be like the best YouTuber in the world. We're not Mr. Beast, okay? Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Muffin, and you guys have been amazing. I'll see y'all next time.